Hi guys, it's Paul from Paul Cole Cricket and I'm here at Uzi Sports showing you another bat for 2022, a brand new design, the New Balance TC 1260, which is the top grade in this TC model, which stands for traditional cricket. You might recognise it as the bat that Joe Root famously uses and scores a reasonable number of runs with, hopefully more to come this summer. I've got one behind me as well, but this is actually the previous year's, the 2021 version, just because I thought it'd be cool to show you the comparison with the stickers, how they've changed. It's pretty much just a swap job, red for black and vice versa, it seems really, a bit more silver here as well in the NB part of the sticker. But yeah, of the two, I'd say I probably prefer the newer version actually, the 2022. So I think that's a thumbs up. I really like the detailing on these New Balance stickers. Yeah, this is stunning with the chrome, bit of embossing there as well. The red looks really nice and this sort of layered, goes from dark to light, that kind of thing. I really like that. On the back, it's very busy. I like the look of the chrome and the red here, but I think arguably a little bit too much wood is taken up, at least for my personal taste. I said this recently in the Grey Nichols bat videos. I think it's relevant again here. It'd be nice just to see a bit more wood on show, rather than just use it for branding, which some of these bigger brands like to use. So yeah, but generally I quite like the stickers. It's one of the things I like most about the bat, if I'm being completely honest with you. In terms of the shape, it's a high middle. I mean, obviously Joe Root famously uses this bat, loves to play off the back foot, play it late, and this is a great bat for that, isn't it? One of the higher middles you're likely to see, to be fair. So absolutely great if you're playing on fast pitches as well. And the spine is interesting because it's not a duck-billed toe, but it doesn't quite run down through the toe either, stops just before. And in terms of the concaving, there is a little bit there, sort of medium concaving, I'd say. To help keep the weight down. That said though, it's not that impressive in terms of specs, if I'm being honest. It's 210 this piece, with 36mm edges, a 59mm spine and an 18mm toe. So yeah, given the fact there's a bit of concaving there and it's 210, it's fairly high density really, which for a bat in this grade, bear in mind this is the very top grade that New Balance offer. I think I'd honestly be expecting a little bit more, a little bit lower density than that, to be fair. Looks wise as well, whilst I think it's quite nice looking with 9 grains and all sapwood, there's a few little marks and not down there, a few little specks here. You know, things that again, you wouldn't necessarily be seeing so much with the very top grade. So yeah, I think I'm slightly disappointed with that really. In terms of the pickup, I think this is pretty good, to be fair. As I said, it is 210. But it doesn't feel 210. That bats with higher middles generally do pick up quite light, and this is another example of that. This to me feels about 2.9, so at least an ounce lighter than dead weight, nice and balanced. So pickup wise, absolutely really like it. Bow wise, curves quite high up. Yeah, pretty significant bow there, as you can see there. That's helping them to pick up and the weight distribution, as is the handle, to be fair. The handles I like too, nice and thick. I've got quite big hands, so I usually like quite a thick handle personally, and this is one where, although I do always use 2 grips as a matter of course, I won't necessarily need one for this handle because it is pretty thick. That helps, as I said, with the pickup. It's semi-oval at the bottom, so good if you're top-handed or bottom-handed really, and has this nice red, black and white New Balance branded grip, this sort of ribbed multi-texture design, which I think looks really smart and professional, to be fair. So I do like that. And toe guard is fitted there as standard as well, this black toe guard, but it's a natural finish without an anti-scuff sheet. You might want to think about adding a sheet, of course, if you were to get the bat, which you can of course get from Uzi Sports here. Likewise with the knocking in service, if you needed it knocking in. We'll work away from the toe up to the base of the stickers. Start that knocking in if you like now with the mallet test before bouncing a ball. Let's see what it sounds like. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those where for me, if this was a lower grade bat, sort of grade 3, grade 4, I would say absolutely fine, solid performance, you know, kind of is what you would expect. But for a top grade, to be honest, I'd be expecting a little bit more really. It's a little bit tinny. It's sort of medium. I wouldn't say it's that hard and not that soft either. Sounding pretty good off the ball, to be fair. A bit better maybe than on the mallet. Up high, down low. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's one of those things. It will get better once it's knocked in. They all bats do. But again, I guess just kind of think for what you're paying compared to some of the other top grade bats I've reviewed on this channel recently, performance wise, this doesn't hold up for me. It's not quite in the same league as those others, which is a shame because otherwise I think there's a lot going. This bat has got quite a lot going for it. But yeah, something to maybe bear in mind. But the price point, $394.99 is what Uzi Sports is selling this bat for. And again, it just kind of goes to show it's that I would be expecting a little bit more for that if I'm paying that kind of money, to be honest. You don't get a back cover included either, for example. You know, things like this. Yeah, value for money wise, I would say it's not coming out quite as highly as, scoring quite as highly as some of the other bats I've reviewed. So please do bear that in mind. But yeah, obviously I appreciate a lot of you will be very familiar with the brand, seen this at the international level, might be drawn to the bat for that reason. But just in my honest opinion, as I like to provide in these videos, in this YouTube channel, I personally would not buy a bat like this, for this, certainly not for this kind of money. So hopefully that helped you make an informed decision. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I really do appreciate your support, and if you do like the bat, you can head over to the Uzi Sports website. The link is in the description. They ship globally, so you can get your hands on this wherever you are in the world. I'll review the DC bat, the other New Balance bat, next on the channel, so please do stay tuned for that one as well. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.